We've got an update on Celebrity Equinox current itinerary. It has to do with Hurricane Dorian, but it might not be what you're expecting. From the Lawn Club on Celebrity Equinox, I'm Bill, and we've got more information for you right now. Hey there, this is Bill from cruisehabit.com. I wanted to provide everyone with an update on the sailing that we happen to be on, and this has to do with Hurricane Dorian. No, the weather did not directly impact our itinerary, at least in the way that you might think. We set sail on Saturday, August 31st. We left 1 hour early because of the storm, but that turned out to be a non-issue. However, today is Thursday. It's a scheduled sea day. Tomorrow we were initially scheduled to be in Nassau, Bahamas. Now, Hurricane Dorian sat over Freeport, Bahamas, which is a Grand Bahama Island in the northern end of the Bahamas. Nassau is New Providence Island, a bit further south. So to put it in perspective, Southeast Florida, like where I live in Palm Beach County, is actually closer to where the storm sat for about a day and a half than Nassau. So it seemed as if we'd be visiting Nassau, right? However, just a couple minutes ago, we were notified by the captain that tomorrow we will in fact be diverting to Freeport, where there's significant damage from Hurricane Dorian. Category 5 sat over that town for a day and a half or more. So guests are currently receiving a letter. It's being delivered to staterooms right now. I'll read you just a couple parts here. It's from the captain of Celebrity Equinox. Unfortunately, this past weekend, Bahamas suffered a direct hit by Hurricane Dorian, major 5 hurricane. Many residents are in dire need. They talk about the number of employees from the Bahamas that the cruise line has, both at Coco Cay and onboard ships. It says, in order to bring much needed food and supplies to the island, we'll be diverting our visit from Nassau to Freeport this coming Friday, September 6th. At that time, guests will not be able to disembark the ship. However, there are a few ways in which you can share your joy of giving back to those in need. So they're giving partial refunds, and they're talking about how you can donate to the cause, but over 10,000 meals will be brought ashore from Celebrity Equinox. I know that sister company Royal Caribbean, Empress of the Seas, is in Freeport today doing something similar, and also I believe bringing media and perhaps other relief workers with them. So, of course, there are all the normal logistics, people that had shore excursions booked in Nassau, things like that. That'll all be squared away. But yeah, the short version is tomorrow, instead of visiting Nassau, which was relatively unharmed by Hurricane Dorian, we'll instead be calling on Freeport, Bahamas to bring relief supplies, but guests will not be disembarking. So I think it's a logical thing. As I overheard a couple senior officers discussing, this came from corporate yesterday afternoon after setting sail from Tortola. And yeah, I'm sure there are a lot of logistics involved. For those of you wondering about supplies and how do we have that much extra stuff, especially if we only found out after leaving Tortola yesterday, 7-night cruises generally have enough provisions to operate as 10 nights or longer without any change in variety, quality of food, other, toiletries, things like that, and can go even longer, just by getting a little bit creative. So it's certainly reasonable to assume that there are a significant number of supplies just from our normal stocks that can be brought ashore tomorrow in Freeport. That's all for now. Make sure you follow along over at cruisehabit.com. We've got a live blog where we post updates about this cruise each and every day, and you can find lots more cruise content over there. You can also find photos, videos, and more on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Just search Cruise Habit. Thanks, and we look forward to talking ship with you again real soon.